Hi guys, Dr. Axe here, and welcome to the integrative testing page of my website. We offer awesome prices for advanced testing you can't get from any conventional doctor, but it's very overwhelming. There's so many tests out there, so how do you pick which one you should start for in your health journey, right? So I'm going to go over the most common ones, what we have available on our website. The first two that we have that are not here, one is our comprehensive panel, which is just regular blood work you can get at LabCorp, but it's at an 80% discount, right? So if don't have great insurance or you don't have insurance, it might be $1,000, but ours is only around $200. We also have a one called DHA Lab, which is also done through LabCorp, but you can do the comprehensive panel and then you can add on different hormones, different markers. So it's an a la carte, which is amazing. You can literally pick your own lab work and do it all yourself right online and get 80% off what you get at the lab. More advanced testing, stool testing. I want to talk about this first because this is how I overcame autoimmune disease, eczema, sinus issues. The GI map is literally a map of your entire gut, and it tells you stomach acid production, overgrowth, um, good bacteria, bad bacteria. It literally gives us all the markers so you know exactly, a 6 month program of everything you need to do to fix in the gut. So GI map for if you have any gut issue or something related to the gut or autoimmune issue related to the gut. That's a big one. Nutraval, right? One of the biggest causes of disease is not only gut, but deficiency and toxicity can cause any condition known to man, from high blood pressure to anxiety to Alzheimer's, doesn't matter. Every condition is related to deficiency toxicity. The Nutraval test shows us deficiencies like vitamins, minerals, glutathione, shows us toxicity levels, shows us liver pathways, if that's not clearing toxins, shows us omega levels, and it has gut markers to show digestion and overgrowth. Nutraval, a little bit more expensive, but shows us almost everything. So an amazing test. Um, as far as just toxicity by itself, we have a hair elements test. We actually send in your hair and it will show us mercury, lead, aluminum, or maybe you're being exposed to something in the environment or in your water. This will help pinpoint what that is. Okay, so deficiency toxicity. Another big one is a food sensitivity test. We have different options on our website. IgG testing, right? So this is you're having autoimmune issues, skin issues, any kind of allergy issues, autoimmune conditions that could be triggered three up to 3 days later by something that you're eating. This will test, I believe, around 90 to 100 of those and really help pinpoint if it's a food, right? It could be broccoli, but then 3 days later, it's triggering some kind of histamine response that you can't seem to track down. Another test I love, um, well, most patients. The other one is organic acids testing. And then we're going to talk about hormone testing last. This is another powerful test that is much like the Nutraval. It's about 50% the same, but a little bit cheaper. That's going to show us gut markers, overgrowth, some deficiencies, some liver pathways, liver markers. So another good test, like a general screening, just to see maybe what your key issues are that blood work can't show. This is like the other half of stuff blood work does not show. Um, Hormones, that's another big deal, but there's so many kinds of hormone testing. How do you know what to pick? I'm going to give you my three favorite. Number one is a blood spot test. This is very similar to blood tests. However, you get it from the tip of your finger, so you're getting what is actually available to your cells and your capillaries, so it's a lot more accurate, especially if you're doing bioidentical hormones. This is the most accurate way to monitor and see those. Okay. The second one, which is my favorite, is going to be the ZRT saliva test. This is going to be your most accurate for hormones, but maybe not as accurate if you're taking progesterone or testosterone and then trying to test for it, right? But this is best for adrenal and cortisol levels because your saliva has the most accurate forms of that. So you're going to do 4 collections so you can see your entire circadian rhythm. So this is going to be the best for general hormones and adrenals and circadian rhythm. Okay, that's why I love this test. Dutch test, another one of my favorites. It is like the saliva hormone test. It shows cortisol, circadian rhythm. Not quite as accurate for hormones, but better for estrogen metabolism when things like cancer and estrogen, are something on your radar. Great test for that. Another, it has an add-on of organic acids. A couple of these that are in here. It's got your glutathione, it's got your B vitamins, dopamine. It's got a couple extra little add-on markers urine-wise. So another powerful test I like all around. I hope that helps you kind of identify maybe which test is best. A lot of them overlap. Some are almost the same, but have one little strength, one little weakness. So I hope that answers your questions as far as what the best test to start out is. Thanks.